Hello students, good morning. In this video, we will discuss about the glucose, that is preparation of glucose and the structures and chemical properties of glucose. Means in the structures, how many OH groups and how many carbon atoms and the position of carbon atom in their structure. Okay. So the first let's start with the glucose. Glucose having general molecular formula C6H12O6. Okay, means there are 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen atom and 6 oxygen atom. Okay, so in their structure here, this is the aldohexose. Means aldehyde group is present in the glucose, and here CHOH by 4 and then CH2OH. Okay, so overall the structure of this glucose is this, and because of here aldehyde group, this is called as the aldo group. Okay, and because of the 6 carbon atom present in the structure of glucose, therefore they are called as the aldohexose. Okay, so in aldohexose, so how many OH group? OH group there are the 4 and one is 5, means 5 OH group. Okay, so we will discuss about the 5 OH group and how this 5 OH group reacts with some reagent to form the given products. Okay, let's start with the preparation of this glucose. The first preparation, that is laboratory method, or it is the small quantity of this glucose. So it is called as the laboratory method. And in the laboratory method of preparation of glucose, it is glucose preparation with preparation of glucose from sucrose. Okay, so the sucrose on hydrolysis, acid hydrolysis, C12H22O11 on here H2. So here N times, here again N times. These are the molecules of sucrose. Okay, on hydrolysis in presence of acid, dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid, and because of this presence of acid, it is called as the acid hydrolysis. And after hydrolysis, here it gives the molecules of N times C6H12O6 plus N times again here C6H12O6. One is glucose, whereas another is fructose. Okay, means sucrose on acid hydrolysis gives glucose and fructose in equimolar quantity. Then here after complete hydrolysis, it is treated with the alcoholic solution or alcohol. So here fructose is completely soluble in alcohol and glucose is insoluble in this alcohol, and therefore it is crystallizes out. And after filtration, fructose remain in the filtrate, and here glucose it gets crystallizes, and on the paper here after filtration gives the crystals of glucose. Okay, then again here after recrystallization and repurification, means unreacted or H2SO4, it is removed by adding some calcium carbonate and to form calcium sulfate, and after filtration again unreacted sulfuric acid, which is harmful for the glucose, it can be removed. Okay, so the sucrose giving you glucose and fructose, and this is the laboratory method or small scale preparation. Okay, then large scale preparation. This large scale preparation, it is also called as the industrial method of preparation of glucose. Okay, and this preparation of glucose on the large scale, it is carried out from here starch. So the starch having general molecular formula C6H10O5 by N. Okay, and starch is the only one molecule which gives the large quantity of glucose molecule or large numbers of glucose molecule after hydrolysis. So let's start here preparation of glucose from starch. So the starch having general molecular formula C6H10O5 by N. Okay, this is a starch. After hydrolysis, N times H2O, in presence of dilute sulfuric acid at 393 Kelvin under 2 to 3 atmospheric pressure. Okay, so here N and this N gets common, and we get here C6H10, 10 plus 2 means 12, O5 plus 1 means 6. So C6H12O6. Here C6, 10 plus 2, 12, 5 plus 1, 6. N times C6H12O6, and this is glucose. Okay, and this is the large scale preparation, or it is called as industrial method of preparation of the glucose from starch. Okay, starch on acid hydrolysis under this condition to form glucose. Okay, so after that, here physical properties of glucose. Glucose, it is a white crystalline solid, then soluble in water, okay, and sweet in taste, and it is crystalline in nature. Then chemical properties of this glucose. Here first, action of HI. Action of HI. Here when glucose on prolonged heating with the HI, it gives the N-hexane, and this N-hexane means formation of N-hexane. It indicates that glucose contains 6 carbon atoms with the straight chain, means linearly they are present in the glucose. Okay, so here CHO, then CHOH by 6, and then again CH2OH. Okay, plus here HI. On prolonged heating, after prolonged heating, it gives CH3, CH2, 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 CH2 and CH3. This is N-hexane. Okay, means this reaction, it gives the idea about the structure of carbon atom or the structure of the carbon present in the glucose. Okay, next one, that is action of here hydrogen cyanide on glucose. It gives the presence of aldehyde group, means it gives the idea of presence of aldehyde group. So here CHO, it can be written as H double bond O, then CHOH by 4, okay, and then CH2OH. This is glucose. When it reacts with hydrogen cyanide, HCl, then gives here double bond gets converted into single bond. This CH, here double bond gets converted into single bond, remaining as it is. Okay, and here CH2OH. Now this O combined with H to form here OH, and here Cl combined here to form here Cl. So this is glucose cyanohydride. Glucose cyanohydride. Okay. Next one means from this reaction it is concluded that here glucose contain aldehyde group, means it is a aldose. Okay, it contain aldehyde group. Next one reaction with the, this is HCl. Next one reaction with oxime. Okay, means formation of oxime, and here hydroxyl amine, means action of NH2OH. This NH2OH, it can be written as NH2, and this is OH. Okay, now this O combines with this 2 hydrogen and to form here in this way. Here this 2 hydrogen combined with O, here minus H2O, and NOH combined here. So here double bond NOH. So this is glucoxime, or it is also oxime. Glucoxime or oxime means this is the formation of oxime or action of hydroxyl amine on glucose. Again, this reaction, it indicates that glucose contains aldehyde group. Okay. Next one reaction, that is acetylation. Now acetylation of glucose with acetic anhydride, it indicates how many numbers of hydroxyl group present in the glucose. Okay, let us start here. CHO as it is, means aldehyde group is present. Now here CHOH here by 4. Okay, and now here COH, H and H. Plus here acetic anhydride, that is 5 times here O, C double bond O, CH3, here C double bond O, CH3. This is called as acetylation. Now these 4 hydrogen atom from this and this 1 hydrogen atom, means 5 hydrogen atom combined with this 5 part of this acetic anhydride and to form here 5 times acetic acid. Okay, and the remaining is here H gets replaced by acetyl group 4 times and this H gets replaced by again this acetyl group and to form here glucose pentaacetate, here O and here C double bond O, CH3 by here 4 and then H, H and O again CO, CH3. So this is the glucose pentaacetate. Okay, means from this reaction it is indicated that here glucose contain 5 hydroxide group. Okay, means 5 OH groups are there. Okay, next one, that is oxidation of glucose. So the oxidation of glucose can be carried out by 2 ways. One is by using bromine water and second one by using oxides, means oxidizing agent, that is dilute nitric acid. Okay, so the first by using oxidation, and this is first by using bromine water. Okay, Br2 water, H2O. Now here again CHO, here COH, H and here CH2OH. Again this indicates the presence of aldehyde group, here O in presence of Br2 water. Okay, and this glucose gets converted into gluconic acid. This O it gets introduced between here. Okay, and to form here COOH. Okay, and here H, OH by 4 and here again CH2OH. And this is called as gluconic acid. Again by action of nitric acid, HNO3. Again here glucose on oxidation in presence of nitric acid and it gives gluconic acid. Again gluconic acid on oxidation in presence of here dilute nitric acid, oxidizing agent. So it gives saccharic acid, here COOH, here again CHOH by 4 and now the last is CH2OH. This OH2 combined with this O to form here minus H2O and this one oxygen atom combined here to form here COOH and this is called as saccharic acid. Saccharic acid. Okay. So from these properties, it indicates that here glucose having general molecular formula here C6H12O6 म्हणजे या ज्या 5 प्रॉपर्टीज पाहिल्यात आपण, ऍक्शन ऑफ HI, then action of hydrogen cyanide and hydroxylamine, then oxidation, then acetylation, and again action of oxidizing agent, that is nitric acid. Okay, so on the basis of this आपल्याला काय दिसून येते इथे की ग्लुकोज मध्ये आपल्याला पहिल्या याच्यावरून म्हणजे ऍक्शन ऑफ HI वरून की इथे 6 कार्बन ऍटमची चेन आहे. ठीक आहे. सेकंड नंबर हायड्रोसायनिक ऍसिड आणि हायड्रोक्सिलामाइन याच्यावरून काय दिसून येते आपल्याला, इट इंडिकेट्स दॅट हिअर प्रेझन्स ऑफ CHO म्हणजे CHO ग्रुप प्रेझेंट आहे. पहिला तर 6 कार्बन ऍटम आहे, दुसरा त्याच्यामध्ये CHO आहे. ठीक आहे. नंतर तिसरा ऍसिटिलेशन वरून काय कळलं की त्याच्यामध्ये 5 हायड्रॉक्सिल ग्रुप आहेत. ओके, याचं इंडिकेशन आपण या केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज वरून पाहिलं. Okay, so after watching this video, attempt the following questions. First, write note on laboratory preparation of glucose. Second, how is glucose obtained in large scale, on large scale. Okay, then third one, write chemical reaction which indicate 6 carbon present in glucose in straight chain. Means here action of HI. Okay. Next, fourth one. What is action of HCN, NH2OH, then dilute nitric acid and Br2 water on glucose. Okay, and fifth one, again write chemical reaction of glucose which indicate presence of 5OH group. Means action of acetic anhydride or acetic chloride on glucose, that is to form the glucose pentacetate. Okay.